Hello everyone, this is Tanya from Saved by King Jesus channel. Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the situation in the United States right now, which seems to be critical, especially in Texas. With that said, take a look at these scriptures. Ezekiel 3:17, and this used to be son of dust. Also Ezekiel 33:6. But if the watchman sees the sword coming and does not blow the trumpet to warn the people, and the sword comes and takes someone's life, that person's life will be taken because of their sin, but I will hold the watchman accountable for their blood. Anyways, have a look at the information I've compiled, everyone, and let me know what you think.
At the Delta terminal at the Miami airport. Instructions for illegals to use their CBP One app, that's the Customs Border Patrol app, at TSA checkpoints as a valid form of ID to board a plane in the United States. For those who don't know, the CBP One app provides appointments for migrants who are claiming asylum at the border. Migrants, particularly those wanted for crimes, can fill in any basic information they want in the app and be let into the country. The goal is to, and I quote, validate adult non-U.S. citizen travel documentation when the traveler does not otherwise have an acceptable form of identification. However, it also notes that photos are optional. It says that multiple times. It says it can provide biographical information if requested, but notes that information is not stored, again, multiple times. How is this even serious? Illegals coming to the United States from countries that are designated state sponsors of terror and on terror watch lists can use this process. Americans, think about this for a moment. We, as Americans, are going to be forced to acquire a real ID by May of 2025, or you or anybody else here, myself, we barred
from all over the world. We just apprehended yesterday someone from Lebanon. Now ask me, how does someone from Lebanon get here? How's that work? Nigeria, Syria, Iraq, China. How do they get here? Cuba. How do they get here? And why are they coming? And you know, I was telling a Democrat congressman woman the other day, I said, you know, these aren't families coming here anymore. These are single adult males for the most part between 18 and 40. Why are they coming here? And why are we letting them in? I was kind of having a little bit of fun with all the crazy things President Biden wants to stop and eliminate and change in America, the culture. But this is life and death. This is serious. Life and death. Fentanyl, criminals, killers, drug dealers. This is life and death.
We have heart-stopping video from inside the firefight in the Texas Panhandle. The Wheeler Volunteer Fire Department shared this with us tonight. Take a look here. A firefighter blasts water at intense flames as the vehicle he's standing on edges closer. Just one of many desperate scenes from the Smokehouse Creek fire. It is now the largest in state history, with more than 1 million acres burned, making it bigger than the entire state of Rhode Island. 2 people have been killed. Tonight, we are getting our first pictures of those victims. 83-year-old Joyce Blankenship was found dead in her home, according to family members. Texas DPS says Cindy Owens is believed to be in her 40s and from Amarillo. Her family shared this picture with us. DPS says she died today, 2 days after she got out of her truck in the town of Canadian and was severely burned. Candace Sweat is in the Panhandle again tonight with the latest on the wildfires.
We've been able to see up close and personal what more than 1 million acres of damage looks like inside these neighborhoods. As you can see at nightfall, sometimes the neighborhoods are closed off for safety reasons, but really the big issue is people trying to catch their breath from what they just lived through before they start thinking about rebuilding. We now know the Smokehouse Creek fire expanded to engulf more than 1 million acres. It's now the largest wildfire in the history of the state and still under 5% contained. The Windy Deuce fire ravaged homes in Fritch, and so many towns in between and beyond have seen their fair share of destruction as well.
It's devastating because you know that all these people that have lost their houses, what are they to come back to? What are they going to do with their lives now? Will they be able to rebuild?
Homes have been destroyed, but the sense of community here in the Panhandle cannot be undone.
We are trying to supply water, food needs that we can, snacks, just anything we can to help out the community.
We've learned tens of thousands of cattle were lost in the fire as well. That's sure to have a significant economic impact here in the Texas Panhandle. Texas A&M Forest Service says fire conditions could increase over the weekend, but we know that crews are in town and on the ground from all over the state working to get this historic wildfire under control. In Fritch, Candace Sweat, NBC5.
But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
Our King Jesus didn't bring us this far to abandon us now. You were called, you were chosen. You were knit together in your mother's wombs, fearfully and wonderfully made. We are called to serve. King Jesus bless you all.